Don't fit me no more, Toastmaster Shaurya.
I guess the title is pretty self-explanatory. I mean, the clothes don't fit me no more. And while you can commend me, I've done a wonderful job in maintaining an unhealthy routine, unhealthy diet to filling the room that was present. I'd like to ask you a question. How many of you believe that clothes have magic in them? Consider something lucky as a lucky tie. Fair enough. Richita would like to. Richita, can you please share one of these examples?
Not like lucky, but I feel that putting on some particular clothes gives me a lot of confidence.
Great.
Feel really.
And similar to that, what if I told you this tie has magic? This tie has never faced an interview rejection. So that's and so is the suit. This very suit that is so tight right now. This suit forged in the hot and fiery terrains of Gwalior, with the golden shimmering strings by the mighty divine tailor named Subhash. And to your surprise, when I wore this suit for the very first time, although I'm sure he did a very good job, this suit was a bit loose. A bit like air could actually pass through. Right now it's vacuum, but air could actually pass through. A bit of ventilation here and there. And although I feel that I've done a great job by maintaining a healthy lifestyle, back then, that 3 years ago, younger Shaurya saw something else. He felt that this room inside is the biggest room in the world, as Toastmaster Pradharma suggested, and the biggest room in this world is a room for improvement. So he felt that room in his suit was for improvement. And this suit wasn't just a normal piece of clothing, it was an armor for him. An armor that he wore to the wars, the battles that he fought on this mighty stage, the battleground. Although he wasn't fighting amongst ourselves, but then again. And thus began his quest, the quest of Knight Shaurya, in search of growth, the conquest to fill this room. And as every cliche fairy tale knight fantasy story has to slay dragons, not just because it's cool, but it's actually very cool. So he went off to slay a few dragons. A dragon of social awkwardness, a dragon of underconfidence, the dragon of stage fright, and whatnot. And I'll be honest, it wasn't very easy for him. Because every time he tried, the dragon was like the Hydra. If anyone knows the Greek mythical creature, Hydra, that if you cut one of his heads, it grows two more. And the battle keeps going on. It never stops. So how did Shaurya succeed? The only reason why Shaurya succeeded in any of it was because he wasn't fighting alone. He had his league of heroes, mighty warriors, the legendary wizards who came up on the stage and did the magic, touching the hearts of a million people. Or not exactly a million people, but yes. Then again, he had his league of heroes who actually made it possible for him to slay the dragons that he can. And so before I further continue, I would like my league of heroes, my 4th year final year peers, to please stand up once. So these are my league of heroes. The best ones I could have found, the best one I could have asked for. Give them a round of applause, please. Now, you're fine standing, right? It'll make my job easy. Fair enough. And whenever there was peril in the Kingdom Club, the Thapar Toastmasters Club, these fighters, these warriors were on their way to slay the evil, save the day, do the magic. And now you're thinking, what is the idea? My speech, the idea was to find my communication style. I haven't found mine. I just recognize that my style is nothing but these people. These people are pieces of my heart, and I cannot deny that. Beginning of Toastmaster Richita. I might, okay, so actually my throat is not well. So I might cough a few times and cry at the end. So, Toastmaster Richita, if there's a person I'll be most proud of in my Toastmaster journey, you're that person for me. You're the proudest moment of my Toastmaster journey. And you taught a guy as spineless as me to take a stand for what you believe in. So, thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajita, the mighty warrior. Toastmaster Sahaj, I mean, you have already set up an example for you of how inspirational you are in your speech. But nonetheless, we cannot ignore the sense of humor that you bring along with you, the jolliness and the joy every single time I meet you. It's so fun to have you around. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sahaj, for all these behavior. Toastmaster Pramit. If there's a person, I'd say the cutest in the universe, this is that one person. The purity of her thoughts, the innocence that she has, and the pure feeling of affection and love and care is just, you see in very few people. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Pramit. You've always been the little sister in my college. This particular person, the less I say about it, the more I say about it, the less it seems. And he has been a very good friend on many things to me. But the one thing that I look up to him for the most is his drive, his commitment. When he starts or put his mind to something, his only mindset is to be the best one standing in the room. Although I might not agree with him all the time, but definitely, that's something I look up to and I want to achieve. Thank you for always inspiring me, Toastmaster, pushing me hard. Toastmaster Himanshi, she is the wizard. If there's a person I'd say has the charm, she is the most charming person I've ever met. Any single person, she has the ability to reach out to anyone, talk to anyone, mesmerize them with words, feelings, and understand. She taught me about people so much. She actually made me understand and helped me throughout in dealing with people and looking at all the sides of the coin. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Himanshi. And then, last but definitely not the least, Toastmaster Aditya Gupta. Now there are too many Adityas, so I have to specify. So the only Aditya in the council of Adityas that I consider very close and brother to me. And similar to what Toastmaster Rajita does, Toastmaster Aditya also taught me a very important lesson. First, about brotherhood. You can put it down, Shaurya, I'll just keep going. So, first he taught me about brotherhood, and then second, the ability to not shy away from presenting your thoughts even when the whole group is against you. He has that ability to actually share his heart free out, and that is freedom. And I look up to him every single day for him. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Aditya, for teaching me freedom. You can all sit, guys.
Thank you.
So I introduce you to my League of Heroes. And as coming back to the topic, the clothes don't fit me no more. As I told you, these are pieces of my heart. And I'll go ahead and say this one last time. The clothes don't fit me no more. This feels so tight. Guess it's time to step off the stage, turn off the lights, and every time, it's actually really difficult for me to say this, but I'll keep going anyways. The clothes don't fit me no more, they just feel so tight. I guess it's time to step off the stage, turn off the lights. The same spotlight that used to shine so bright have dimmed down into darkness in disguise. And as I raise my eyes to see the crowd, the rush and gush and a bit of self-doubt, my voice fades away, but I want to be loud. To scream my heart out, have I made you proud? But then again, because you all are pieces of my heart, so when I see you leave, it tears me apart. Shattered every shard of my mind, hoping if you had a little more time. Knowing you gave me everything you could, knowing there's a lot of things that I should. The clothes don't fit me no more, but boy do we look good. And while I try my best to deny that I don't feel so bad, but boy I can't lie, goodbyes feel so sad. So while I take my final stand, these clothes still don't fit me no more, but I'll smile and look good in them while I can. Thank you so much.